Jean here. Thanks for stopping by and checking out our channel, and welcome back if you've been here before. So as per usual, it's been a hot minute since I've seen you guys. Sorry about that. As per usual, I am gonna keep making mistakes, so I'm not gonna promise you I'll be on here more. Today is a prom makeup tutorial. I hope you guys like it. If you do, you know the drill. Be sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Please subscribe if you have not already. It would mean the absolute world to us. And let us know what future tutorials you want to see in the comment box below. Alrighty, let's get into this nice kind of fresh glam, heavy lash prom makeup look. Alrighty, so starting with my Huda Beauty palette and this color here called Shy. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe M513 brush, which is a nice fluffy blending brush. And I'm gonna blend that into the upper crease area just in windshield wiper motions. And once most of the color's off in the crease, pull it up towards my brows so we get a nice tapered, soft, diffused blending effect. Did I say this was called Shy Girl? I meant it was called Shy. And you can just keep building that color if you want a little bit more intensity with the pigmentation. I really like these eyeshadows because I find they don't go on too pigmented, so that really helps with blending, but they're pigmented enough that they're certainly true to form and pan. So that's always a perk. Now I'm going to go in with this burgundy shade here called Bossy from the same palette. And with a Morphe M433 brush or a MAC 217, whatever you have, we're gonna build a little bit of that into the outer third right in the socket. And in windshield wiper motion, start to pull it in once we've deposited most of the color onto the socket. And then start to blend it up a little bit. And then if you feel like you went a little too crazy, you can go in with a nice cream color and a fluffy brush again, and just kind of brush that over the seams right up by your brow bone, because I feel like I pulled the color up a little too high. You know, the things we do when we're running late trying to do our makeup. And now I'm gonna go in with this shade here called Angelic right here, and a flat shader brush. This is my Bogucci Paris shader brush. And I'm going to pat that onto the entire lid. I'm gonna go in with my MAC Liquid Lash Liner, and I'm gonna line my entire lash line into a fierce wing, as per usual, because that's my everyday jam. We all know this. So when I go out, of course, I'm doing a wing. This is what I do every day. Now I'm gonna go in with my favorite waterproof mascara. This is the MAC in Extreme Dimension Waterproof. And I'm just gonna go in and wiggle it and pull up. I'm not gonna be too fussy about how my lashes look, so I'm gonna put on very dramatic falsies that basically cover up whatever we've done here. And I love waterproof on prom because for all of those of you drinking, sometimes we can get emotional when we drink. We're just sad that it's prom. You guys shouldn't be drinking on prom because you're all underage, but God knows I got a little buzz on during my prom, so who can I judge 10 years ago? God, I'm effing old. Now I'm gonna go in with these gorgeous, gorgeous Blinking Beauty Samantha lashes, some House of Lashes glue, and just drop them on top of my lash line. Now to prep the skin, I'm gonna go in with my MAC Strobe Cream in Gold. And because I have like dry and normal to dryish skin, this is a nice moisturizer, but it doesn't make your skin too greasy. And when you have normal to dry skin, you really don't need a primer to make your makeup last long. Unless, you know, you have really rough skin and you want to smooth it a little bit or something like that. Or if it's very dry and you need a moisturizing primer, but mine's normal enough that I don't need one. And this is gonna create a nice, beautiful, soft focus gold shimmer through our foundation in a very subtle way. And it's just so beautiful for like glowy, perfect looking skin. Now I'm going in with my Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer in SX02. And I'm just gonna use the smallest amount of that as my concealer. This is a little yellow for me for concealer, but it is so full coverage. It is absolutely incredible. And when you use something this full coverage, make sure you pull it over your cheekbones too. Otherwise, you'll literally just be highlighting the bags underneath our eyes, and nobody really wants to do that. So if you pull it over your cheekbones, you're pulling it all forward, basically. And then I'm just gonna go in with my damp beauty blender and blend that out by pressing it in to the skin. Now I'm gonna go in with my Estee Double Wear Foundation in 1N1. I've renewed, and with my damp beauty blender, I'm going to push that in to my entire face. Focusing kind of more on my T-zone where I find I need a little bit more coverage, and blending out from there across my cheeks. And now with these two shades from my, what is this? I think it's my medium contour kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm gonna mix those two colors together with my Morphe M330 brush and set my under eye area so we don't get any creasing. And we're also with the big fluffy brush gonna put that all over our faces. Alrighty, now I'm gonna go in this shade right here to bronze the rest of the face. Using a nice big blush brush. I'm just using the same one I actually powdered my face with. We're gonna highlight the meaty parts of our cheeks. Sorry, highlight, bronze, add a bit more color along the sides of our face, and then a little bit just underneath our jaw and along our jawbone so we don't look like bronzed floating heads. And then across the top of our forehead, on our nose, and our chin. And then with this shade in the middle of my Morphe M405 slanted contour brush, I'm going to go in, swoop that from my ear down towards the corner of my mouth and then curl it around as we get closer to my mouth to kind of emphasize the apples of my cheeks, and then blend it upwards and into the side of my face. And then for the highlight, I'm gonna mix two shades. This is my Inglot Sparkling Face and Eye Body Dust and the Angelic eyeshadow color up here that we used on our lid. And I'm gonna highlight my cheekbones with that. I'm actually gonna put a little bit of that down the center of my nose to just make it look skinny, or skinnier, I should say. And then I'm actually gonna highlight the inner corners of my eyes using a little bit of this, the Inglot Dust Sparkling Face, Eye, and Body Dust, just to make them look a little bit more fresh, wide awake, and open. Ugh, I could just bathe in this. I love this stuff so much. Probably one of my favorite highlighters out there right now. And then using my Milani Luminoso blush, I'm gonna go in with a fluffy blush brush and add that to the apples of my cheeks and sandwich it between the highlight and the contour. And for some extra bronze, I'm gonna go in with the Mariah Carey Body Highlight from MAC, and I'm just adding that to the backs of my cheeks and along the side and top of my forehead a little bit. And now using the MAC Trolls Beauty Powder, you can also use the MAC Next to Nothing powder because they both have the same kind of soft focus blending effect. I like to just go and buff a little bit of this into the areas of my skin that tend to look a little bit rougher or more porous and need some smoothing. So I like to do it around my nose and then underneath my contour to just make it look a little bit softer. And now to finish the eyes, I'm gonna go in with my MAC Modern Twist Kaujal Eyeliner. And in the outer third of my lower lash line, I'm just gonna draw that on there, connecting it to the wing, getting a little bit thicker out there. And then I'm gonna go in with this Royal & Langnickel Smoky Eye Pencil Brush and buff that out. Kind of pulling it in a little bit, but mostly outwards because I like it to be like low and really smoky to make my eyes look bigger. Now if your eyes turn downward, you don't want to buff this as low because it will make your eyes look droopier, but mine turn up at the edges so I can get away with it, luckily. And then I'm going to go in with a couple of quick coats of my MAC Extended Play Giga Black Mascara. And then with my MAC Oh Honey Pro Longwear Lip Liner, I'm going to overdraw my lips and fill them in entirely with this color. Well, that's it for today, you guys. So I really hope you like this prom makeup tutorial. It's a really kind of nice and soft rose gold look. Great for prom or dates maybe, which I might be going on one. And you know, any kind of event you want to look soft and feminine and glam for. So if you like this video, you know the drill. Be sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Please subscribe to our channel if you have not already. It would mean the world to us. Let us know what future tutorials you want to see in the comment box below, whether it's for myself, Fatima, Dylan, or any of the other Crew 6 members. And yeah, until next time, take care, you guys.